Visual audio check, everything looks good. We are back in Pokopia. And immediately pick up the bed. Off to a great start. Okay, let's just, And now we can go. Yeah. Pick up my controller and hit Y. Anyway, let's finally, it's done. So I talked to you, talked to that thing, with it. Yes, it's done. Yeah, the Wasteland Pokemon Center is all done. Now check it out, it's super awesome. Let's check it out then. Ta-da! Okay, that is pretty awesome. The Pokemon Center is complete. Pokemon Center, no doubt about it. The place for bustling with humans and Pokemon in the past. This building here makes me feel more at ease. Now that I talked to good letter, this whole area's changed quite a lot since I met you. The Pokemon here must have been living on their own before, but now they seem to love being here. We've got you to thank for that. As we come back to it, I couldn't wish for anything more. No rush. Important request complete. Rebuild the Pokemon Center. I love the little ditto with the hammer. You can fully recover your PP at the healing machines in the Pokemon Centers. Enter. Someone's journal. Step back from depositing my partner Pokemon the piece of the Pokemon Center. We spent every day together, being separated. This is so hard, but I know I made it sometime sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon, but first I'm planning to take one last look at all the cities my partner and I visited together. Do this. Okay, why did... Are we getting lore? Center. Make copy. The 3D printer at the Pokemon Center can create a copy of an item from a photograph. So object mode lets you make photos you need for creating copies of items. Boot up the camera with mice and switch modes with Y before taking a photo. Take on Cloud Island. Oh, I just need a picture of something and then we can duplicate it? Yeah, finally the Pokemon Center. I've been staring at this for like, what, a week now, just waiting? But we can just get a picture of anything and copy it. That is cool. Chat, on to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon? Do. Huh. So we don't have to constantly eat berries if we don't want to. We just come back here. And there's you! Oh, hi, nice to meet you. And where am I? How did I get here? Blown around by the wind while I was asleep. It's got a nice vibe. The wind brought me here, so I'll try living here. Hoppip! Cottonweed Pokemon. Outside of Cottonweed, Hoppip can be found practically everywhere. It's because the wind carries the species all over the world. Where to find? No idea. Grow, bright, soft, lots of nature, nice breeze, pretty flowers, wobbly stuff, and sweet flavors. You became friends with Hoppip. Awesome. Cotton spores? I really like cotton spores, you know? They're so nice and fluffy. I tried a bunch, but I think they all got blown away. They don't have enough luck finding cotton spores around here. From Dream Island, where there are lots of different materials there. If you could share some with me, I'll give you one of my special treasures in exchange. Such as what? What's your treasures? Hop up. There we go. You got 100 left coins. Stamp card. Add stamp. Syndicate attention has been updated. Gather honey, check person. Okay, so that's all going to be relatively simple. That's done. 1500. That's pretty good. Okay, 2 off. So most of these we're gonna get like today or soon. Today the items have been updated. Sturdy desk, a sign, sprinkler recipe. Interesting, this is one in a wide area. Try putting one near the water. That could be useful. And that's basically it for new stuff. Okay. Right, so let's go grab those cotton spores we've been collecting. It's in one of these. Is it just in the... Oh, not you. You're not cotton, you're Bellsprout. Defense, good. Okay, how's your comfort level? You want a decoration. Great. Where are they? Not this one. I doubt it's in that one. Not in this one. Sure, we got a minute. Never got bored with you. Aw, here, how much I do so many things? Bundles of vine rope. Sure. Dump that. This is food, so it's not gonna be in here. There's some of them. Do we only have 16? We must have more than 16. I guess we only have 16. Oh, nope. We have 115. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. That sounds more like the amount we should have. Where did you go? Okay. Can we stand on a tree? No. Where did Hop Up go to? Am I blind or is it gone? Also, there's a glowy thing here, so, you know, glowy thing. Hmm? Small lost relic. Okay. No, not over here. Did you go this way? No. Not over here. We should clean up the road around this way. Water trees 4 completed. Great. I mean, that is great, but... In the road. Come on, just that one. More fossil. Oh, okay, whatever. Ordinary soil, jump out, fits the road real fast. Charmander should probably move. Pick up honey. I mean, we only got Hop Up with the Pokemon Center. Did it go in there? Is this its home for now? Oh, it's behind the counter! Invest in Hop Up water bottle, lunchbox, juice trio, flower backpack. It's a little store! Flower cushion, flower table, flowery table setting, dandy flower seeds. Can I talk to you? No? We buy things from it. Find anything. Each one is to buy, but you might have another gem. Can we talk to you? No. Okay. But you have a little store. And that's adorable. I want this. 15 clusters of transports to my picnic basket. Okay, so that's 15. Hop Up water bottle. Hey, ditto. That's only 5. Okay, these are pretty cheap. So far out we're 20 for everything. To trade 5, 25. Not. 25, 30. These are pretty cheap. Okay. So far the math is pretty easy. Sure. $45. 55, throwing us off with a 10. 10. Okay, so everything's fairly cheap. What about this? Right, like 65 now, 75. So far we can still afford everything. I'm assuming 5? Yeah. So like 80 for all of it. This one? Pokedats? I see. There's a distinct lack of hop-up. Does it not live here? Can we not keep him? Oh, purchase event. Okay. He's a vent. Can we not make him a little house? Do. Should I do? Other places beyond the edge of the make a fine run here. Processing this area. Okay, okay. Make sure we don't miss something. Let's go double check this event. Pokopia Hop-Up event. What's the Hop-Up event guide? Hop-Up event. Too much space for Hop-Up. First event, blah blah blah. Time to blah blah blah. How to start the Hop-Up event at the Pokemon Center. Hey Diddle. Hey Pidgey. Take out the Hop-Up can only appear in your main areas and not on a Cloud Island. Okay, Pidgey, that's very... Sure. Who's heavier between Pidgey and Charmander? Well, one of you is a bird, so I'm assuming the one that's not a bird. There's a difference being so good at this. There we go. Okay, must have event habitats. Event habitats and featured Pokemon. Yellow Carpet, Field Trip, Friends, and Dandelion Lunchtime. These are the 3 habitats you can make using items exclusive to the Hop-Up event. These are the Yellow Carpet habitat, Field Trip, Friends habitat, and the Dandelion Lunchtime. To create the Yellow Carpet habitat, you will need to arrange 4 dandy flowers connected together. Hop-Up, Stipplum, and Jumpluff can live in the habitat. Field Trip Friends, you need 1 flower backpack, 1 lunchbox. Okay, so we'll go pick up all of the stuff we need for those. We're gonna prioritize that to make sure we have everything. And then we can pick up everything else. Okay, so to create a Yellow Carpet habitat, range 4 dandy flowers connected together. Hey, I want this. I'll trade. 5! Oh, wow, okay, well, done that. To trade a Field Trip Friends, you will need 1 flower backpack. I want this. Yes. 1 lunchbox and a Hop-Up water bottle. Well, those are both right here. I want this. I don't mind letting this up to get it done because we are kind of on a timer, because it's the event and we have to do this before the event ends. We can't just figure it out slowly as we go, or else we'll miss it. Dandelion Lunchtime habitat. 1 dandy flowers, which we got 5, so that's 4 plus 1, so we're good. 1 flower cushion. I'll trade. That's a flower table. That's a flower table setting. Okay. 1 flower table setting and a lunchbox. There we go. And a lunchbox. And although it's not required, I feel like the table setting should go on a table. Okay. So that should be everything. So now we need to go find a little spot to be our Hop-Up spot. We don't have much over this way. This is a nice little flowery area. this will be hop-up garden, which means we're actually gonna get rid of the flowers so we can swap them for different ones. Or we just plant them around, I guess. If we take these seeds here, the candy seeds, and we just plant them like around this in a little like spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 of them together. Okay. What's the other one? 1 flower backpack. 1 lunchbox and a water bottle. Lunchbox. And a water bottle. There we go. I'll put the field friends thing. Field trip friends. Inside your backpack. No, also for field trip. And then beside that, we go for dandy flowers. We'll put that beside these flowers. And then we'll pull up this. Oh, actually, this is home. I'll put it over here, not beside it directly. Okay, so we did that. Dandy flowers, flower cushion. Flower cushion there, beside the flowers, so that we can put the lunchbox there. Then a little table here, and the table setting on top. I think we need the flowers to be flowers. I didn't consider that part of it. Collecting items, we found limited time. During the event, there'll be 3 Pokemon will appear normally on the game. Hop-ups with them jump off, create the yellow field trip friends on the line. Only available on top of the Pokemon Center. Not available on Todd Islands. Todd Islands, which one not be part of the event. How long does it take for flowers to grow? That is the new question. Pokopia, how long does it take flowers to grow from seeds? 1 day. Okay, so we're done the event. Good job, everybody. This'll be a thing I do tomorrow, unless one of them shows up at this middle one here. So let's go to the Dream Island and grab some more cotton fluff things. Look at him hiding his little tail under the tree. Yo, Ditto. Sup, yo, Magikarp. And you give me a little present for you in turn. 3 bits of beautiful flower seeds. That's make things pretty, bots. That makes sense because the honey goes in this one, carrots go in this one. Relic has to be handed into 10 growth over here. Let's find somewhere. No. Look at this. Praise this. Oh, that's a mystic water. He's like this sort of thing. Displayed in a frame. So now we can go put this back in the just water centimeters. Nope. Let's go. A teardrop shaped gem. Okay, off to an island to collect more cottons. Yes. I want to go to a dream island. That's fine. Let's go. So, I didn't think about the part where plants take a while to grow in this game. Did not consider that. So when you place a habitat, it does a little like whoosh 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 around it, and then sparklies, and then it tells you about it. But if the flowers grow, that's not gonna happen. Okay. So our main priority right now is the little the fluffs. Look for cotton spores, right? This one. Here, there's some down this way. And we need all of these we can get so that we can get lots of cute little Drifloon, no, not Drifloon, he's the one who tried us there, Hop-Up themed things. Here's another hit. Got it? Once they're grown, didn't you have a lot of cotton fluffs? I do. We have... can I not... drop info... Swab? Oh, that's picked up. There we go. We have 68 of them right now. In case you want to use them just because... Well, we need a lot of them, because there's so many cute hop-up things. Like, we can't... We have the bare minimum to get all of the Hop-Up, the 3 Pokemon now. But that's not nearly enough if we want to make, like, more. What if we want to make a little house for them? And then we need all of the furniture so that we can make them comfy in a Hop-Up themed little home. Right now, we just have enough cotton fluff spores to get them here, not to make them happy. Plus, they're just cute. So, we want lots of the hop-up things for us. Like, the flower table is pretty great. And the little table placement is also really nice just to put on tables. Not necessarily the flower one, but just in general. You grab some of these while we're here. Yes, we will be... It's not just the spores. We're doing a little lap around, grabbing all the spores, but then we'll go through the caves and loot the structures and, you know, the usual island stuff. We will definitely not forget to check that. Two beside each other. Let's grab all of you at once. I feel like we need to grab as much as we can to decorate with Hop-Up themed stuff, because, like, the whole idea of this game, really, is Pokemon are cute. Let's make cute Pokemon things. Like that's it. That's the game. So we need to be able to decorate in a hop-up theme. Because that's the whole point. Like that's it. And if this is an event thing, I don't know if this is coming back. Like, later, will we be able to get more hop-up stuff? That I don't know. So we need to do as much as we can now while we can. And as I have made very clear on this stream many times on this channel, Pokemon are really cute. And that's it. That's why we play this. I know nothing about the whole game battling them stuff. I have to check the whole type matchups pretty well every battle. But are they cute or not? That I know. And generally the answer is yes, they are. We missed a spore. She knows. Okay. Oh. I was trying to... No, that drops it there. How do I move a whole stat? Transfer, half transfer, all. Oh, okay. That's fair. So I have just over 100 now. That's good. And let's start moving inland. Headbutt. Look at them all around these trees. So if I just headbutt all of these, then just do a little whoop. And now we have all of that. We have some seeds for these trees, so Chesto Berry. We can plant some of those trees back on our island, easy enough. Appa berries. Okay. Time to loot a house. Habitat information. And prank button. It's a switch and a boo in the bots. So we got that. House is looted. Okay. That's just right there. There's crops. Loot it. It's not happening. So, Auspicious Knight's Shrine. Pedestal / exhibition stand, stepping stones, auspicious armor, and fire pit with a fire icon. I'm assuming that means it has to be lit. Okay, so we don't have fire pits. We can make like campfires, but not a fire pit. So we're a bit away from that. South Province. Okay. We can pick up that. Oh, speaking of fire pits. This will illuminate the suns with bright light. Whoosh. So we have one fire pit now. Those are intense habitat. Yeah. A cute habitat and an intense one. That's gonna be a thing. We're not... Well, I mean, the auspicious armor, so I'm assuming that's the, what's its name? The one that you get with auspicious armor. Oh, what's it called? I can picture it, but like, what's its name? Try to evolve into Armor Rouge. Yeah, there we go. How do you even get those things? You know, you find it somewhere. We'll figure that out. That's one of those things. That's a very good question. And how are you supposed to mine that? Like, there's ore there, but it's deep in the water. There's a big cave. Okay, into this one. Or it's not very big at all. Never mind. Inspect. I need your advice. My daughter's been sobbing every night recently. She keeps saying that she wants to see Mary, and she just cries and cries. I tried giving her a plush toy that looks just like Mary, but she got angry and yelled that it wasn't the same. How are things with your family? I hope you're not going through the same thing, but if you happen to have any ideas about what to do, please let me know. Love, Minami. Okay. This was not a very big cave at all. It was a relatively small cave and just had a letter about someone crying in it. Okay then. Oh, the shop. That's a good point. We will have to check out the shop if it has anything. So is there no big cave under this island like the other ones had? There's just like some little ones? So that wasn't a lot of exploring. That was it. Unless there's some like... Is there any indication here that you can go through a wall to find something else? And this is just one room. Nothing obvious, at least. Okay. We can at least loot all of this. Information board. We can also just pick up a fountain. Just casually grab one of those. Street light. We can just grab these flowers here. This wouldn't be too bad to grab since these are what we need for the stone paths, like by the Pokemon Center to fix that. Just all of that. Stairs are always useful. We also need to loot the top. Is there a nice path up? Is there a nice path up? Yes, there is. Ah, things float. Spotted cliff rock. A wooden crate. Up, up. And there was a nice path up. Everything, there's just the one there actually, so never mind. Gather this. So much looting. Okay, a twisted potted plant. Sure. More cotton. Habitat information, that's always nice. Water wheel spot. Water wheel, waterfall, water. I mean, yeah. I just having water by a water wheel's good. At least 2 waters. Now we have you. A wooden birdhouse. Bird Pokemon would probably love a lounge in here. Okay. So we actually do give that to a bird Pokemon. That makes sense. Pot of wall-mounted flowers. You. Let's head up. Habitat information. Speaking of birdhouse, stylish hedge and a wooden birdhouse. Is there anything else here? Study desk. Does this one have any indication of there being more to this cave? No. Okay. So, yeah. I guess we're done here. We looted the buildings, we looted the cotton spores, we checked out the caves. There's one more spore here. Yeah, I guess that's it, eh? Oh, not getting up through there. This way. Over here. So, let's head on back. We'll check out the shop to see, about the weird stuff. What I would have liked is actually, not yet. Speaking of looting buildings, we haven't actually checked out this one yet. What I would like is a way to get more of the, like, metal ingots to make bigger chests to store stuff in. We don't really need another one of those, and they're not hard to make, so... Hey, Drifloon, now we're ready to go. Yeah. Let's head on back. Okay, so... Place furnitures 4 completed. Actually, we're right here. Let's just check out everything. Nice. Oh! Talk, we got you! The flowers are nice and pretty. It's full of energy because, I mean, this whole place is just so nice, you know? Instead of living here, I hope we can be friends. We got a Stipplum. When the weather grows cold, Stipplum's flower closes and the Pokemon cannot photosynthesize, so it flies away to warmer regions. Field trip friends. And unknown. Grow, bright, soft stuff, lots of nature, nice breezes, pretty flowers, spinning stuff, and dry flavors. We got a Stipplum. Anyway. Honey, we did that. Time to chat, we did that. Water trees, we did that. Place furniture, we did that. Shop. Okay. Is there the fire pits or the... I mean, that's kind of close to one. Or like the auspicious armor or anything along those lines. I do want a house. Because that would be fun to make a big house thing. Champagne... Berry Master... Archline recipe might not be bad. Anyway. Wooden flooring, okay. I think we can bait habitats without this if we just happen to stumble on a garden terrace, because we did mate the hop-up ones without actually doing them. We just lit it up. So I don't think you need these to make it. Those were event ones, so they're probably different, but I think we don't need it. But no, there was none of the things we needed were in the shop. Hey, Bellsprout. What time is this? To say thanks. So many Pokemon are giving us stuff. 3 sturdy sticks. Thanks. Add items. Okay, so for this one, we have the sticks here. Yep. This is for like blocks and things, so most of that went in. This can go in. And I guess really these can go in. This is just for the stuff. Which you'd think then the Stardust would go in there. None of this will probably... Yeah. Oh, actually the test form one was in the previous... Oh, I was in that one. Okay. And now if we come over to this miscellaneous stuff one. And this miscellaneous stuff one. The food one is probably where this berry goes. Okay. So now we need... that's just lumber. That's 3 Poke Metal. We don't have a lot of metals, which is why I'm hesitant to spend too much of it on this, when I can just mass produce these. The big bots is worth 3 of these little ones, but the little ones are so cheap to mate that we can easily just spit out 3 of them. And in the case of placement, very literally spit out 3 of them. My deal with bots will be dealt with once we have a steady stream of metal, and making the bait chest is easier, because that will be great for storage. I would like to make a little storage shed at some point. Just make a little house thing, and put all the stuff in it. Inspect. Seaside tall grass. Okay, but I'm assuming that's... yeah, it's the same thing. Got it. The problem is, we need to find a way of making seaside tall grass. Because we have grass at the sea, but we can't make seaside tall grass. Actually, is there a spot if I put like 1, 2, 3, 4? Would that count? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We managed to squeeze it in there somehow. That's so awesome. How's it comfort level? We need to make Magikarp happy. He wants a decoration. Okay, well, whatever. Right now, we need a decoration for Magikarp. Right, the bird one! Okay, that is a very good point. Habitat that's... What did it need to be placed with? It was a bird house and... Why are some of these like lit up and some of them are grayed out? They're like washed over. Why? Haven't discovered it yet. Stylish hedge. Do we have a stylish hedge? We have a bunch of hedges, but are any of them stylish? We have adorable hedges. Unfortunately, our hedges are adorable, not stylish. Is there no others here? These are all flowers, like seeds, all flower seeds. None there. None there. None there. What about our, like, I'll deal with it later chests? There's no hedge. Those are just flowers. That's wall mounted, not a... These are just flowers and not... That's a damp hedge. We don't have adorable hedges. Or not, we have adorable, we don't have the... I just looked at it. We had the adorable hedges. We don't have... the right ones, whatever they are. So, we can't mate that yet. That's the poacher debts. Habitat debts. Stylish. We don't have stylish hedges, so we can't make the birdsong garden. Just feeling... Okay. So I'm assuming the green means we have all of the Pokemon that come to that one. The non-filled in Pokeball beside it means we still have something that we still need to do this to get another Pokemon that hasn't appeared yet. We need a lot of those. You haven't discovered this habitat yet. Okay. Oh. Haven't discovered this habitat yet. So is that like we haven't even done one? Which is why it's not filled in? Haven't discovered this habitat. Okay. Okay, so I think these like washed out ones, we haven't even made one. The colorful ones, we've at least done once and have a Pokemon there. And then the colorful ones with the green Pokeball, we've finished and we don't need any more. I think that's how this works. So we need 2 more just plain tall grass. So when the houses say like Pokemon can live there, does that mean that it's like, is a house a habitat for anything? Because this is a ginormous house where everyone can live together. So does this mean I can put any Pokemon in there and move them from their home into it, but it won't attract any Pokemon to it because it's not a habitat? But if I can move the Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur into it, and they'll be happy there because it's a nice house where everyone can live together. But it's not a habitat. I think that's how that works. I feel so at peace here. That's... The flowers are bloomed! They're all... Oh, how nice to meet you. My place is lovely. It's nice to be in my... Rest off at any moment. If you ever see me flying by your own place, please don't hesitate to say hello. Jumpluff! Jumpluff travels on seasonal winds. Once its con spores run out, its journey ends, as does its life. Huh! So yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay. So we need to build houses, and we can build a little community for them to live in, which will A, be really cute, and B, free up some habitats. Also, this Pokemon talks about this Pokemon just dying. So, that's cool. Grow and litter. Good for you, you can litter. What does litter do? The litter will drop you from... Yep, it just litters. Soft, listening to nice breezes, pretty flowers, round stuff, sour flavors. Okay. So... Princess home? Stiplim's home. Jumpluff's home. Oh, we can go interact with them! Yellow carbon habitat. So, did it bloom faster because it's an event thing, or did it bloom faster than a day because it's... Is this not a habitat? Did we do something wrong? Can it not be on a table? Because this is Diploom's home. This is Jumpluff's home. But this is not a habitat. If I pick this up, and pick this up, and then just put this down. Now it is. Okay. Last about table, where's Okay. I thought it would be cute to put it on a table, but apparently not. I need you to move. So rejuvenating. Follow me. How about you move into this one to free up the other? How do we tell him to move again? Like, live here. This is Diploom's home. This is Jumpluff's home. But Jumpluff can live here. I do not remember how to do that. Pokopia, how to tell a Pokemon to move habitats. We did that with the Squirtle. I don't remember how to do it. Stand near the new habitat, interrupt the Pokemon, selecting want to move in here. Ah, talk. Oh, such features. Stand near the Pokemon and talk to them. Talk. Ah, you have to have them following it and then talk to them. Yes, it is. Right away. Okay, there we go. Now that those two have homes, that frees up this one for you. But I can't talk to you. So... yeah. But anyway, there's a home for you. So, we should make a little... We have our Hoppip garden, where all of our Hoppips live. Here. We need to make a little house for everybody to live in together. We can do that like here. And then, you know, have the little road going up to it, and this will be their home. So we'll go buy one of those house kits, and make a home for everybody to live in. Let's get a leaf house kit. Gather some Pokemon and build away. Let's make a ginormous house where everyone can live together. Sounds good. This. How much is this? 2 Pokemon can roll. That's not. Everyone can live together. Done. I'm hoping it's approximately this big. Oh, it's a ginormous house where everyone can live together. I see. That is indeed ginormous. So we're gonna have to move some stuff. Basically that rock, the fence, the little hedge there. This might be a slight change in plan. I doubted the ginormousness of the house. Do we want it that... where would be a nice place for it? I mean, right here would be good if we didn't have this here. And we just tear this down. And put it there. Along the road beside the Pokemon Center. Would have been ideal. However, our little houses here. So, okay, this stops me from being there. Pick up. Pick up. I mean, it's not bad there. It would have been better if it was like here, beside this Pokemon Center. Would it though? Yeah. Because what we could do is one of these, relocation. Place it in front of a building and Pokemon with the Boulder special can help you relocate it. And then we can move our current house somewhere else. And then build the big house for everybody next to the Pokemon Center. So I think we should do that. So if we relocate in front of it, so like info. Place this in front of a building, and Pokemon with a Boulder special can help you relocate it. So if we place this in front of this one, inspect. Boulders, brain Pokemon here. Okay. So if we take you, here we go. And there. And we don't actually have a home for Onyx. So where is he? Is he even here? Or is he still in his cave? Because then we can move our house and get the big one for everybody in a nicer spot. On the other hand, because it's so cheap and just 10 coins to move things, we could just build the house in the back there and move it later. Are you still in your cave? You are. Please come with me. In hindsight, yes, it's easy to move things. Why didn't I just move the big house later? As long as it's being built, that's all that really matters. So we're gonna go over here and over here. Does moving a building take very long? Come on. You got this. You're a rock snake, you can handle some small ledges. Okay, so if we just move this somewhere, and I don't really care where, because we're probably going to make a nicer house for us eventually anyway. There. You need to clear off everything that's attached to the house. Is this little... Yes. Oh. Wait, 16 minutes. Okay. That's nothing. Well, cool, we'll just come back to that when it's done. Then we will place the big house next to the Pokemon Center, and they can live right beside it. And I love the little flowers on it. Okay. That means that this building is to be taken down, so that there's room for the big house with everybody. So, let's get demolishing. And then we need to replace the ground with dirt. Like that. This needs to be taken out. Replaced with plain old dirt. I am loving this rain as it waters everything. And because it takes like 15 minutes to move, that gives us plenty of time to do this. And I don't know if moving things is just fast, or if it's because it's a leaf den and not a ginormous house. But either way, I'll take it. There's all of that. Now we just need to go grab some dirt. Should be this one. Let's see here. Dry field grass? I mean, dry field grass will just become grass. So sure, we'll grab that. Beach sand. I mean, that should do it. Let's see here. Barren ordinary soil. Yeah, it's not really nice, but it is scattered around. That's what that one is. I was kinda hoping it was something nicer. I wasn't sure what it was. Dry field grass. I'm assuming this becomes grass because it's being watered, yeah? Because it's dry, but it's in the rain. So if we... Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, the barren one does become dirt. Okay, so that's actually fine. That's all good. So place some grass. Grass. Place it all in here. I guess actually this doesn't matter too much if it's going under the house. We can fill it in with literally anything and it doesn't matter. So there was no point to any of this in hindsight. We can totally just... In hindsight, that was completely meaningless. We're putting a house over it. And anything that isn't nice and grassy, we can just go around the edge of it and fill in later. Yeah, Main Roads 1, that was the plan. By doing this, I'm picking up and replacing, which finishes the thing. So that was all intentional. See, we got 100 coins from it. As planned. And everyone here watching can agree that it was a genius plan. And we succeeded in our goal. And everything is good. As we meant to do. Place that away. Place that away. Okay, so what I want to make a little shed warehouse thing to put our stuff in. Just to organize it all. Kind of like the little houses we have when we go to the Dream Islands, the little like 2-floor thing, but instead of a dock, it's going to be a little shed. The problem with that is first I need to get rid of all these habitats. And to make space to put a little shed. Or I can put it over here with all the buildings. And this is going to be our building place. But either way, first off, we need the house so we can move Pokemon in. So that's our first priority right now. Okay. So we're gonna do that. I need a way of getting, like, a steady source of the metal. While that's being done, we can just go explore. Wait, I forgot. We do have stuff we need to do. First off, we need to go get a decoration and give it to Magikarp. Because Magikarp deserves happiness. What's a decoration? A sandbag. I'm sure Magikarp would love a sandbag to sit there. Stop all the flooding. A metal drum. None of these are really aquatic. We'll put a sign up. Sure. Nothing there was Magikarp themed at all. Here's a sign announcing it's Magikarp's home. There we go. Rock Smash. Setopolis City. Also. That back. Nobody's in that habitat yet. To be fair, it is a slowpoke. It's probably going to take a while. Okay. I guess it's rain, so it's like the only time it makes sense Magikarp might be somewhere. Honey. Trace of a Pokemon. There's a ton of traces of Pokemon around, I bet. Okay. Irresistible scent and glow. Details. A pitcher plant pot. I mean, that just makes sense. Plate of food and a mushroom. The pitcher plant requires a pitcher plant. So, where do we get a pitcher plant? I don't think there was one in the shop, but we can go take a look. Stamp card, get items, link play. I want to get items. Oh, I see. It's for things like that. Got it. Okay. We have a stamp card shop. Was there a pitcher plant? There's plants and a pitcher? Does that count? Oh, there's the stepping stone recipe, because we need the stepping stones and the auspicious armor. No. Okay, so we can't do that. We're gonna need to clean this up eventually and push that back a bit so that it doesn't take up space in the path. I might as well do that now. I'm assuming this is cut that. And then just sort of clear the path. Oh, okay. Oh, there's even the road underneath it. There. Granite soil, small log. Put all this away so that we have our inventory space. Not that we particularly need more, but, you know. Come on. I think we have shovels in, like, this one. No, in this one. There. Hello, hello, hello. Watch them back. There's Magikarp. Okay. Oh, no. Here, up here. I placed the decoration. Oh, now you flop down. I got that thing you wanted. Sign? That's awesome. Thanks, I'll check it out. Go! A fish on land is still faster than Slowpoke. Go! Go, you little fish! Flop, flop, flop. Do Pokemon follow you between zones? Like, if I go to that Alpine zone, can I take Magikarp with me? Or is he stuck in, like, this area? Go! Look, there's a sign! Yo, I'm so happy! Yeah, thank you so much. You're happy now. Look at that. You got a sign. Okay, so this is a whole thing that we never... Yeah, we did the sparkling ripples now. We never did anything with this, because we need to grow veggies for it. But we haven't done that yet. So that's the thing we need to do. That was a noise. Was that something this way? No? Okay. Another thing I wanted to do today is gather up a bunch of material to make a bridge to go down that really long pathway over there. And see what's down that way. If anything. Okay. We have literally 1 minute until it's done. Do we have the recipe for the platform brick? Okay. The wind is too strong. Is there a move that should cut through it? Do we literally cut the wind? Blind start. Oh. Just gonna shove this in the box. Why are you not collecting the shiny rock? The shiny rock? What shiny rock? You mean like those things up there? Ones like this? There is literally no reason I'm not collecting them, besides there's a lot of them. Yeah, well said. Yeah. There was no reason I'm not collecting them, besides there's a lot of them, and I get to side chat with things, and I know if I stop and collect all of them, I'm never doing anything. Because I'm gonna be busy collecting shiny rocks all day. So it's more of a to stop myself from being side chat than anything else. But, the fuck, well said. The feather was... something. Right, so come here, and we have, and actually not this one. This one should have the beach sand. The shield fossil is in the other one, And... don't they have good stuff? They do. The fossil might be stuff you need for habitats. Oh, is it? Reconstruct. A tip with the materials in the much building. Place it. Oh, so we can just place it wherever we want now. Fossil might be stuff you need for habitats. Ah, if it is, then we should probably gather them up. Well, that makes sense if the fossil, because it's like the different parts of it, right? Like, we have the shield fossil body, headbutt fossil body, shield fossil tail. I imagine we're gonna need, like, the whole fossil is the habitat for that Pokemon. So, like, the shield fossil, which is the fossil of Pokemon shield fossil. Certain shield features Pokemon fossil to be transformed to fully fledged. Okay, that's the whole thing. What's another one? Headbutt fossil. Pokemon. Headbutt fossil. From skull fossil evolved into. Why did that bring up Tranidos, which was from a skull fossil? Anyway, you get the point I'm trying to make, eh? Just an idea. And you're probably right. I'm thinking you are absolutely right, and we get the whole fossil, and that is going to be the habitat for the Pokemon it is a fossil of. This one? No? This one? It is now. Which means we need to come over here and talk to you. Well, we picked up our hut, so that's good. Look at this. This. Appraise this. But this is going to be some random thing that tells us to put in a frame. That's a life orb. There we go. So we need to just throw our hut somewhere. We'll figure that out later. Random stuff bots. Now let's go build a big house. Which is probably going to take a while to gather the materials for because it's big. Like, that would be kind of nice with a little path leading up to it with a little bit of space between it and the Pokemon Center. But I don't want it right up against it, you know? It would be nice to have a little bit of space between them. And I can move that little walkway to the side a bit and replace the grass and dirt. Like, right there would be good. Now we can dump this. Pull up this. That. And now we have a nice clear building spot. Spat. Okay, so we need... Can we just add everything? No. I'm just gonna make a little note so I can grab everything we need. Pokopia, here we go. We need 25 lumber, leaves, stones, and vine. Let's go deal with that. And yeah, let's go. Okay. So now we go this way. And we come into here. And we need 25 lumber. We need vine, we need leaves, we need stone. Done that. Done that. Done that. And done that. Then we need to gather up. Does it matter which Pokemon? Like, as long as we have these. Because they need like chop, grow, fly, and build. We needed grow and there's jump left. Oh no, yes, we had Bulbasaur too, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters as long as we have those abilities on them. So you come with us. You come with us. Or don't. You. Yeah, there we go. Because you have the abilities we need. You are not here. We told you to come with us. Oh, does using the twit like just hold up, get rid of the? Oh, I mean, I tend to care about your comfort level, but that's not what I need of you right now. Follow me. You have grow, so I'm assuming you'll work. We don't necessarily need jump bluff. We just need someone with grow. Inspect. Yes, so those are done. We need fly for some reason. And then I'm assuming just any 4, it doesn't have to be those. But you're also right here. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. And you. There's 4. So we put all of these here too. Yeah, it is, but let me do that. There. Now we just... Oh. Okay. No, that's all of them. Now we just need a Pidgey. Come on. You. Follow me. We just need you to... You're a bird. Oh, you're our bestie. Aww. Okay. Come on, bestie. We got a job for you. Start building. Tomorrow. That's kind of what I expected. Okay. And then when that's done, we can move a bunch of them into there. And that should free up a lot of space over here for more Pokemon to appear. Like, Squirtle's taking up the one that he told us to make for Wartortle. So, let's get Wartortle in here. Then we can also start organizing all of this. Restore some bench, that is pretty good. Okay, so that's all done. How's the habitat doing over here? Is there anybody? No. The dots. You okay there, Magikarp? I cannot talk to you because you're too wedged in there. Are you stuck? Oh, there. He's working so hard. They sure are. So. Over this way. Okay. We're gonna... Can I... We're doing it? Nope, we cannot swim. Does the waterfall count? Does your little waterfall count as a waterfall? I am not sure. Like, what qualifies as a waterfall? Is this a waterfall? It's just a, like, little stream, but it's a waterfall. Like, if I put a water wheel here, would that count? You're right. What is a waterfall? That's a really good idea. How high does water have to fall? Like, is that a waterfall? Or is that not one? I didn't mean to pick that up. There we go. I meant to... There. Huh. Anyway. What? So... Does he need to put a seat under a waterfall? Oh yeah! I was thinking of the water wheel one, but you're right. There's... Request. What's the request? Grow some beans. I'll send me to smooth tone grass habitat. Do the... Build a leaf den, then wait for a minute to move in. We have a leaf den. We can just place the leaf den down. But everybody's already busy building. Okay, that'll be a not now thing. Right, so... This one... Can we just... place a... seat? Is this a seat? I mean, it's a stool. I'm assuming a seat is a stool. It's a chair. Okay. Yes! Training waterfall. Good idea! We can just place it right there. And there's only one Pokemon, so it's the only spot we need. You are absolutely right. That little thing counts as a waterfall. I guess any... Okay. I don't know how to say this without it sounding really silly. But it's more about the quantity here. But I guess any falling water is a waterfall. So anyway. This here is a waterfall, because it's water falling. Okay, so that's going, that's going, that's going. Do we have like a recipe for platform or something? The little wooden platforms. This is bench. These are like chairs. That's a table, yeah? Yeah, it's a table. These bridge planks. We have 38 lumber. Here's 8. That'll give us 40. 8 sets of yes. Until support column. You can link them short to make a usable bridge. Okay. Now that we have bridge planks, let's go make a bridge. If we come down this way, there's this. Let's make a bridge. And figure out what's over there. I made a lot more than this is closer than I expected. Oh, okay, that is not okay. We can't have one at a different... There. Oh, can you craft a stylish... That's a good question. We will finish placing this bridge. I never thought about crafting a plant. I just assumed it was another one we hadn't found yet. Okay, off we go. Can we craft a stylish hedge thing? And then after we check this, see, this is why I wasn't grabbing all those little shiny rocks, because we get sidetracked way too easily in this game. One of these has it, right? Because I've picked up a bunch of these before. No? No. Yes. Can we craft? I mean, we can craft wall-mounted flowers, lumber and wall flowers. No. No, we cannot. Explore the bridge first. Okay, well, I saw that after that, so now we're gonna explore the bridge now. It's time to finally see what's on the other side of this path. What is down there? I've been curious about that path since we saw it, and it is finally time. What is over here? Another town. It is recommended that you gain a lot more knowledge before visiting this town. Do we go anyway? Or is it recommended that you gain a lot more knowledge? I mean, we're gonna go anyway, right? Like, it's another town? I want to see this town. Okay. So far, so this is just another area. Why was this so scary if we don't have more knowledge? Trace of a Pokemon? Tree shaded tall grass, and we did the Scizor. Okay, just an evolved Scyther. That's fine, but it's not anything crazy yet. That's very easy to do. Tree shaded tall grass. Pallet Town. This is not available to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, otherwise customize it as you see fit. Please choose the name for the town. Wait, this is Pallet Town? Okay. So what are we calling this place? What should we name our city? Do we call it Super Mega Awesome Fun Town? Leechtopia? Happy Town? Fun Place? Super Mega Fun City of Awesomeness? Good name for a city. What do we call our town? There's so many options. The best special city names you can come up with. Thank you, Internet. Okay. I feel like this is too much to. Oh, too many possibilities. I'm just like the best, right? They tend to grow me over time. You only have Leechtopia. You only have 20 characters. Oh, we don't have 20 characters. Super Mega Awesome Fun Happy Town doesn't fit. Okay, you raise a very good point. 20 characters really doesn't give us as much to work with. Okay, Leechtopia it is. This is the name of our city now. Yes, name registered. Special challenge prepared. These special challenges have been prepared to help you develop your town. These are generous prizes for those who complete them, so please give them your best effort. Build lots of stuff. Just build lots of stuff, and we did a pizza. We have to build 15 things? Grow lots of veggies at once. 50 veggies at once. 50 machines. Ah! Make it easier to get around? I have no idea what that thing even is. Afternoon tea said get a Pokemon housemate? Find more Pokemon ribbon? Okay. I think I see why this is a thing now. There's an Eevee! Yep, I'm a Ditto. My friends, but then when I woke up I was all by myself. I looked everywhere around here, I really have, but I couldn't find any of them. So that's why it's pallet towns. This is an empty pallet and we can build whatever we want, and we have to build this up big. I'll help you look. Well, there was one who really liked fire and one who really liked water. Oh, one said they really loved electricity. And then one who never did enough sun. Are these just all the evolutions? Special challenge. If you complete, you'll receive something you can use to make a new Pokemon habitat. That was something, but it didn't help me find my friends. So we need to really build up the city. Turn back before you spoil yourself. Yeah, I think this is evolution was eventually turned to many forms allowed to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment. Pretty flower bed. Okay. I think this is a thing. Pallet Town. These islands don't have a story to pursue, but they are vast and undeveloped, so you can build them up as you see fit. They plan to develop an island or all visit a dream island together. You can also bring the Pokemon from other towns to Pallet Town. There are also some Pokemon who can only find there. Where to the other person? Okay. So this isn't story related at all. This is purely, it's just a big, oh, just remove. Okay. This is just a giant island to do what you want with. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna just... So anyway, this is an island just to build up however we want, and there's no story, there's no nothing, there's just have fun with it. Okay, so everything that we wanted to do on our main island about building it up, have nice houses for all the Pokemon, build little custom shed to put our stuff in, that's what this island's for. So in our main island, this one, we don't have to worry too much about all of that. I mean, obviously we want it to be nice, yes. But like, as far as developing a super nice, pretty little island community goes, they added a special place specifically for doing that. In the meantime, right, we need to do this. Gather vegetables. We need beans, tomatoes, and wheat. We should probably get started on a vegetable garden. I was gonna go to the other zone over there, but like, we kinda need to do that. So, let's start planting. We should have those? I think. Well, like the seeds for them at least. I don't think we have all of those vegetables, but we at least have seeds for them. Never mind. We don't. We only have bean seeds. So tomato and wheat seeds from the shop? So Pincher's just slamming his face into things, and that's how he builds. Seeds? Seeds? I mean, that's berries, but like, it has stuff in it. Only beans. So how would one get tomatoes? or wheat? Can I mate them? Like, if I have a tomato or wheat, can I mate those into seeds? No. Okay. So it looks like at the moment, it's on another box. It shouldn't be, unless I misplaced it, because that's the box I put all the food stuff in. No. Like, this is purely decorative plants, not food plants. These are just like flower seeds and stuff. There's no vegetable seeds here. What's the circle thing? Strange strains, okay. That's why it's in the thing to bots. I should bring that to Professor Tendrith. You do raise a point that it could be in one of the boxes of stuff to be dealt with later. If we picked up seeds and we're like, what are we gonna... We'll plant them soon, but not now. There were crops on the island. You didn't take them. When you're in the crafting windows, tenties aren't out to see more things to craft. Well, this is the all tab, so if it's not here, then it wouldn't be in these. Buildings, plots, other. Yeah, I just go through the all tab and figured it would be there. Any seeds here? You're right about there being crops on the... We got them! Maybe this is me. Yeah! Where to find a waterfall? It can trade. Pokemon the trade specialty can exchange items with you at a cash register. So we can move him to the Pokemon Center? The habitat bright, exercise, drop it heavy fiber, stone stuff, and spicy flavors. Okay. Turn first to check. Cool. There. So now we go back to our little garden. Okay. Can we... No. We have to do this one at a time, eh? Okay. The environment level increased. So many beans. Okay. We're done that. Corkboard. Rototiller. We need... There we go. And now we can plant wheat. Here. Here. And here. Yep, I know. There we go. And water them. And then we have... Where's a nice spot for the tomato? I can just go around here, I guess. We have to rototill first, or can we just... Yeah. Okay. So... Here's 2, we have 4, so we can also just go here. There we go. These will be tomato. Plant here. Plant here. Plant here. Plant here. And then when... Yep, water in the water. Good job. There we go. Water that. Water that. And then those will turn into the things we need eventually at some point. You're the fluff. Okay. That's... It was tough to fluff. Pokemon with the litters, but might start of this. Cool. You should stop dropping that. Your purchase is pretty clear. If you drop it all, you just die. So, stop dropping fluff. Okay, we did that. We did that. We did that. Cool. And what's new? Metal index. So is that how we're supposed to get Pokemon Metal index? Oh, only one set in stock. So we can't just infinitely. A bed says what space on time to open it. I mean, that's convenient, but... Oh, we got a floor... Oh, we needed the floor switch. She went to test. Wait, we needed that for the, ghosty thing. Wall mirror? Sure. Diagonal wooden flooring recipe. I mean, we'll probably end up with that at some point. Wooden border recipe. That is literally just a plank of wood. That's just a piece of lumber. Certified beds and mountain flower seeds. And that's it. Okay, so we got our garden going. We need to dump those. So put that away. Put this here, and I'm assuming that goes there. This goes here. Boop. And now we can go check out the other area. Just because the stuff's building, growing. This area's kind of taken care of. Let's go check out that alpine mountain area, which we haven't touched at all today. Good to know that they thought of including a area specifically just for making a city with no real, like, story objective. Just do it. Gather stones 1 completed by entering this area. We don't even have a stone. We never did the bait relic either. Okay. We kind of went through all these buildings already, so I'm not too worried about that. We missed something up this way, though. I don't think we went up this way at all. Industrial bed. Okay. Mysterious slate. Design covered on the back letters? That sounds like it's a thing. Inspect. Seize the weak. And the Pokeball variation we'd like to showcase this week is none other than the Love Ball. This odd ball makes it easier to catch Pokemon when yours is the opposite gender. What's not to love? Did you all know about this ball? There's a little heart! A smiley emote and a little aww. There's something in the house, a glowing yellow. Okay. What do we need for this, though? Beep beep, you cannot pass this area. state at your current trainer rank. Okay. Kinda what I expected. There's a... We're going back to the house for the glowy yellow. We're just grabbing stuff on the way. Damp hedge. Okay, so we know that's damp hedge, because that's the same color, so not the one we need. That's not stylish, it's damp. Trace of a Pokemon. Urgent care. Seat, first aid kit, and table. Okay. Why is that Pokemon and not like a Chansey or something that's Healy based? Is this the house you were talking about? There is a glowy yellow. Katie's journal. I can't think of anything. I need to have 4 design proposals ready in 2 days, but I'm coming up blank. I was begging my Smeargle for help, and he scribbled some random patterns on a piece of paper and handed it to me. Are those design pitches? That's so cute! Actually, that gives me an idea. Back to work. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So that was that. You know how the first date... Yeah, I think we do. You're right. But we'd have to go grab that, so that's a not now thing. Or else that just leads to more and more... We'll never do anything as we get distracted. Inspect. Caves of Mount Moon. We need more houses. I am actively building one right now. I kind of forgot about you. We even have a cutting board. We already did all that. We have a cutting board and leaves. We should probably do that. Level 2! Charges are available. Oh, these are different. So just today only. Spring. I see. Level 20. I mean, I figured that. I just didn't realize the challenge that gather stone would be per region. I think we need more houses. Yes, we do. Guess we're gonna go grab the first aid kit. So we need a cutting board, which we have, and we need like a salad with leaves on it or something, like using leaves on the cutting board. It's trying to appear in the requests, yeah? It's in the shop and rebuild the Pokemon Center. Make a salad. Use a cutting board to make a salad. Try talking to Riolo. Okay. You know what? We'll talk to Riolo first, because if we need to go grab stuff. We need more houses. I thought that was just you talking. I didn't realize that was a thing. Remember the whole town, right? The first time me about it. House around here too. I'm pretty good at building. Easily if they're living in a house. Oh, okay. Can we gather all that here? How do we even gather like leaves for it? So that's why this is here. Because we need to make a house for them to live in. Oh, here's all the... Wait. But no tomato? Sure. What kind of stuff does Crititot like? Round or colorful? Well, Crititot is both round and colorful, so that's not a hint. Probably. You know what? Coin flip. It's basically a 50-50. Heads round. Heads round, tails colorful. Heads round it is. Round stuff. Nope, it likes colorful things. There's one. Three pieces of iron ore. Okay, so we have more than enough beans and wheat. We just don't have any tomato. We got stone pillar recipe. That actually is pretty good. Gray hut cut. That's also pretty good. And mountain flower seeds. That's okay. That's somebody's home. We can just cut that. Yeah, it's a vinyl. That's and a leaf. Okay. So now, oh, yeah. If we cut something down, we're gonna get the lumber, but we need the like plank, so we can't actually craft it here. Yeah, we have to run back. I was trying to see if we could do this whole salad thing without having to run back and do that, but no. Off we go. And we'll grab the first aid kit while we're there. Okay. So we need a salad and we need a first aid kit. Where do we put the first aid kit? Probably in the whatever, we'll deal with it later chest. Combination to habitat, Star Bunny wants to body his Star Bunny. Okay. Harvest veggies 4 complete. Cool. So over here, back over here. Okay, and we made it back. Hey everyone. So, this goes away, this goes away. I mean, iron ore probably will end up in this one anyway. These are all pretty things. Nothing really goes in this one. This one we need to put the music in. And that's about it. These are all full, so it doesn't really matter. This one's all full, so it doesn't matter. This is the food one, so we put the wheat in here. And we're already gonna need another random stuff chest. The bed. Is there really none of them in these? Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Hello, hello. So, on storage bots. This is why I want to deal with our storage problem. First aid kit. First aid kit is not in this one. I know we just put stuff in there, but it's not in that one. First aid kit. Not here. Or here. Or here. Okay. Not in this one. Not in this one. No. There. I dumped everything, including the berries. Yeah. Dump you, so I can move you. Dump that. Just to get it out of the inventory, we need to go to you. Look at this. Praise this. What is it? Oh! Well, that's good. Right, so... For the first day, we just need a table and a seat. And for the boo, we just need a button. Little floor switch. You need that. We did need that. So now we just need a table and a seat. We have both of those right there. We don't have a little floor switch on us, but I believe we have the recipe for it? No. Oh, was it in the store and that's where we saw it? I remember seeing one. What do we need for a corkboard? Lumber and paper, that made sense. That's what the strings are for. Store? Yeah, okay, it was the store. How much and where? There you are. The recipe is 1,000. That's expensive. Well, we're gonna need one, so... A ground muscle activates the nearby machinery when it's to test weight. Yes. Floor switch. While we're here, we can get some of the money back. Harvest is 5. Wait, did we just immediately do 5 too? Huh. And use coins. Okay. Now we can go craft it. What does a floor switch require? A glowing stone. Right. So we're not doing that right now. I wanted the bots, but okay. Okay, don't disturb them. Nope. Add items. The boss of boy, no pops. We're just gonna. We have these. Actually, we have. And let's just see. We'll just. And before we go, I almost immediately forgot. Cutting board. And some leaves. Is this a... It said with use the cutting board. Do we just... Oh, cook. Leaf. Start cooking. Another leaf. Start cooking. Yes. Oh, I put both seats away? So I did. Put that away. There. One day I'll get used to the buttons. Thank you for letting me know before I ran all the way there, and then had to run all the way back. Okay, now we're gonna head out this way. And now we have a salad, and we have that. And in we go. And through here. This part always feels painfully slow. This nurse is a clean freak. It may stop listening to you. Okay, now we can come over this way. So we have the salad that he wanted. And he was like in one of these buildings somewhere. In a building anyway. Down here. Yes. Putting board to make sound. Do we need... But we have dart trips. Do we have to bring the turning board here? Ah. I see. You like colorful things. Okay, well, we'll put the first aid thing beside the Pokemon Center, because that just seems fitting. There we go. I must start healing my time to this habitat. Apparently he started healing? So, they mentioned making a salad on the cutting board. That is not good enough. We need the cutting board. Time to run back. I assumed they wouldn't care about the cutting board as long as we had the stuff from it. Off we go. I'm also gonna grab 2 more leaves to make another salad. Powers up leafage when eaten. Because I don't wanna go all the way there just to find out, oh, by the way, you need 2 more leaves and make us another one in front of us. They want a fresh salad, not this old stale one I have carrying around. Just in case. I mean, I can cut, but how do I... Yeah. Oh. Just punch it until you can pick it up. Okay, there we go. We now have the cutting board. We have the leaves to make a salad. We have a simple salad. Now, let us continue. And give us a glowing stone. I feel like half of this stream has just been running now. Okay, now we got everything. Harvest Fest 1. At least we can have some stuff to turn in. Over this way, and just come down here. Oh! 2 fins of honey. That's something. You're so hungry. That's a you problem. Over here. Why don't you look for somebody to lend you a hand? When I tell them about our plan to make a salad, they seem quite eager to learn more. Why don't you try telling them before? Okay, never mind. You being hungry is not a you problem, it's an us problem. I didn't make a salad. Salads are supposed to take a bunch of leaves, right? 2. You can have some. Hey, we can make salad together. Sounds like strawberry will help you with your cooking. Please remember wherever you like. And try whipping up some food with strawberry. Good thing I brought those extra leaves. Saw this one come. I can't put it on the thing? Okay. Is that a... That is a table I can put it on. Leaf. Leaf. Where's that with these? Powers up leaf. Which one? Eat it. Start cooking. Make one simple salad. Yes. There we go. It's delicious. I can't wait. Time to dig in. Crunch. Much, much, much. It's delicious. Yeah. Much, much, much. Some of the salad, too. Eat the salad. Ooh. The video a powered up leafage. The leafage became more powerful after you ate the salad we ate. It's just really hard to make it. The pregnant food this for also the food sometimes change power, huh? When leafage is powered up after you eat a salad, you can press and hold ZR to use it on a larger area. On water to create aquatic plants, or on stone and hard ground to grow moss. Ah, that's how we get moss. Because we needed some, like, right here. And now we have a mossy rest spot. And we need 2 of them. So there's one, and then we just come over here. Or just there's already some there, so can I just... And there's 2. Aquatic plants means we also need... There's a lot going on here. Inspect. Nope. Is there a fish? Kind of. Hey there, time of your time, yo? No, it's up. You look like a human, but actually a Pokemon, right? Sometimes I get confused for a human too, yo, but I can tell you're like me by your smell. Let's be friends. Folks who just not stick together. Lombre. It is nocturnal and becomes active at nightfall. It feeds on aquatic mosses that grow in the riverbed. Hot grass, water, humid, lots of water, lots of nature, cleanliness, containers, noisy stuff, bitter flavors. Inspect. Wooden siding recipe. Oh. There's another one already. There's 2 of them waiting here. Oh, the little one! Lotad! This water's so tasty. Yeah, nice to meet you. Are you here for a drink of water too? I was so thirsty until I found this place. The water here is great. 1 drop and I'm totally refreshed. I've definitely found where I want to live. Waterweed Pokemon. The leaf on its head is naturally dirt repellent and will stay clean even after transporting Pokemon that are covered in mud. So he likes to carry around people. Oh, and that one's done. Yeah, it's just those 2, okay. Water, human lesson. Water, nature, cleanliness, maintenance, noise, stuff, dry flowers. But while we have fancy leafage... That is a thing! Uplifting duckweed habitat. Oh, and we already have the Lotad, so the other one is going to appear here. You can walk on top of duckweed or jump into the water and float next to them. With water or jump. Oh. Okay, so we'll get someone new there. Do we need like a big area of grass? And then here. No. It doesn't look like there's a... Actually, it's just nothing. Oh, is that the dry grass? In that case, we should build a home for... Oh, we should build a home for Onyx then. Does he need like 4 dry grasses? There's a... It was amazing. Oh, I was like, wow, there's something on the other side of this. But yes, there is. We can get there by just walking around. And then we ate that delicious salad. Ditto's leafage powered up. I didn't know this food to be so amazing. Hehe, well, do you believe me now? It's just like I told you, isn't it? What does leafage do when it's powered up, as you say? You can grow grass on, like, really hard, rocky ground. Salad is made of leaves, so it made sense how it affect plants. This will help us turn them. It's just a warm-up for the next dish I'll teach you that powers up something else. Okay, so this is how we do things like cut through the chain by just we power up cut. Some of the things that we tend to dig through, we probably need to power up the rock smash. This is the big thing here. Feel out of the barrel? Well, the good meal's just a nice starter salad, doesn't it? Anyway, forget all that. Here's a net song. Pat, pat, pat the dough. Knead up all that wheat. Bake in a bread oven, and your bread's ready to eat. We need wheat and a bread oven. What's a bread oven, and how do you make one? Well, a bread oven is just not an oven, but it's round and made of stone. When you lit a fire inside it to bake your bread, lovely little puffs of smoke come from the top. Hard, round, and smoked. That sounds like charcoal. You turtles teach how to make a bread oven. Since work. What do you think, DaytimeLeek? Why not? Well, if you say so. Either way, we have no other useful leads at the moment. Go ahead and find Turtle and see what they have to say. Turtle loves the hot spring in the chafe. We needed a hot spring. There was something about a hot spring for a habitat. I bet you'll find them a note if you set up a habitat in there. Mossy hot spring. Coming to a home for Turtle, you need to grow moss into a hot spring. You can grow moss in the stone hard ground by using leafage after you've decided to power it up. Just have a Pokemon. Large luggage carrier. We need 2 crates. Okay, so we need to move our cutting board. And then let's put 2 crates on that, which are found right there. And we're done. This is where they are, which means we wanted to go in here. I mean, he made it look like it was in here, but there's not a lot going on in here. d- d- I see. Okay, so there's a mossy hot spring habitat. Just charcoal, so we don't need to make more of these. Can we just like jump in? Yes. Oh, that's kind of deep. Nope, can't swim up it. Okay. Over here we have something. An Arcanine doll. So there's a new doll to explore islands from. Over here. Okay, that continues. Book Life Dev Diary, Japan Notice. Like-minded individuals have slowly joining my cause as I continue to create homes for Pokemon. I greatly appreciate the support this individual provide. We have all been retired as the meteorological anomalies and resulting natural disasters continue to worsen. We need more time and we need more help. I've recently begun hearing rumors that there are plans to temporarily evacuate all of humanity into space. So the people have gone into space. Does that mean that all our efforts have been in vain? Perhaps. Huh. So there's no more humans in the world. Hot spring spout. Place this next to a pool of hot water to create a genuine hot spring vibe. Oh. You should tell that's really cute. Does this create different plants if it's in a hot spring? Oh, you can't make any plants. Never mind. I thought there was at least one hot spring related one we already had. We had magma. Apparently not. Oh, hot spring shower. That was it. So we need 2 of these. And it's a shower and a seat. We do not have a shower, I don't think. At least not 2. We might have 1. Anyway. Checking out the rest of this cave over here. Over this way, over this way. 30 railway track. Anything over this way? Looks like not much. So it's cross. Yeah, okay, it looks like there's something there. Found trace of a Pokemon. A railroad crossing. We need 3 of those. And that's just a railway track and a crossing gate. Okay. Okay. And that's the end of the cave. We are not doing that here. Turns the black and yellow lines, the stream design loading zones for a hand car. We're gonna take that crossing thing and bring it right back to the entrance and not have to come all the way into this cave every time we want that Pokemon. No, that's awful. And he's already here. You know this cave all to yourself for now. Nice to meet you. It's so relaxing. I couldn't help letting out lots of steam. I'll try to keep under control in the future so I'm not a bother to others here. You have the whole cave. It's all good. Close to surface energy. Large amounts of coal can be found in the mountains where they live. What's the hot spring? Burn. Burn such and set fire flammable objects. That's Charmander's thing. Warm, fire, stone stuff, metal stuff, hard stuff, watching stuff, dry flavors. You don't beep. The recipe store for different lots of Pokemon. A mug! Need something? We need a bread oven. Does it have something to do with me? You're round. And so my shell wants to bread oven. Yep, that's about it. It has to fill out first. So fill it to... No, the floor, the cave is bumpy and uneven kind of hard to walk around on. Nice password to the Pokemon Center. Easy enough. Okay, apparently I need to deal with you being in the water. And then up here, up here, up here. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay. For the ease of construction, what we're gonna do is destroy all that, pick it all up, and rather than make stairs going down and back, oh, that's a stone, this. We're going to there, and there, and there, and there, and really not one more block. I just need you. Stone. Oh, it didn't pick up. There we go. There. Now we have a nice path that goes all the way across and out. Sit on nicely. And this goes right to the Pokemon Center, no problem. Oh, yeah, right there. So if I started there. This area. Just a snappy done today, but that's the opposite of healing people. So picture over the ligaments in its legs, expanding and contracting them to double the reach of its tips. Don't most things have control over their legs? That's how walking works. Okay, so now we need stairs. We have a bunch, but again, that's a long walk. So, in the meantime, we're going to put this at the end of the room. There you go. Actually, at the end of the room would be all the way up here. Yeah, that's its spot now. Maybe we should have railroad crossing habitat. You can appear, and very rarely you can appear. Okay, we did that. So now... running all the way back to distance. I mean, these are stairs. Good enough. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. There we go. Okay. So now we can go make a little path. Run, 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 run. First Slowpoke, now a turtle. Why do all of the Pokemon that require paths are slow? Here is steps up. Here's some more steps up. Here's some more steps up. And... okay, I underestimated it. Here we go, here we go. Oh, you need something? It's been a while since we've seen anyone else. I'm pretty pumped to check it. Whoa, so the whole body's heating up. So, Dread, come on, hold on already. Coal Pokemon. Due to the coal tar created inside it, the heaps of coal's batch never falls apart, even when the Pokemon rolls around at high speed. Oh, trust it. Burn, gather. What is gather? You will pick up items in the ground and put them inside the community box. Okay. Warm, stone, lots of fire, hard, metal, ride, spicy flavors. Okay, let's just go pick up a bunch of stairs. I thought 4 would be enough. I was mistaken. We're gonna need a few more. Pick up like all 5 of these. I mean, this one is not aligned with other stairs, so we can grab that. There we go. That one's probably going to be useful, but we don't need this one. We still have 2. Same with this one. There. Now let's get the turtle out of the cave. We might have to put a stair in the water. Have you ever ridden in a handcar? We did a little distance. It was so fast, we should have tried that handcar on a railway track. But when they really put momentum, it kind of freaked out because it feels like it won't be able to stop. Remember the railroad crossing? You know the home you made for me? When a handcar bumps into a road crossing, it'll stop in its tracks. Literally. So after you lay down railway tracks, make sure to put crossing bits at the ends. What happens? Flying down the road track. Okay. Whenever you want to move on, it's handy, right? So you want to help me out this or what? Can you give us more? Yep, that. Okay. Send in the road crossings. I mean, we need at least 2 more. Okay, stairs. Right down. Right down. And there. We'll even put one here so you can get in and out. There we go. It's all good to go. You jumped up the stairs. You can jump just fine. Look at that. It's just a straight line now. Just... You can do this. Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna take a quick look at the crafting recipe. Oh, we also need to move our... What's it called? Cutting board. So what does it take to make this? Okay, so we need 2 more of those. So we need 2 iron ingots. Pick up the cutting board. Because we need pick up. You on the cart. Large litter carrier habitat. Area Leechtopia. Okay, so in our other city, we have another Pokemon that can appear over there. 2! Okay. I think we went to Leechtopia a little early. Oh, I just can't. You can't? I'm running out of steam. Sorry, I know you worked really hard to find that path for me, but I'm still having trouble. It's hard for me to get around when paths uneven and bumpy. But there's a nice... Just walk around. Is that better? It's okay this time for sure. Is the grass count as uneven? This little grassy spot? It's okay this time for sure. You can do it, buddy. You made it. Why are you going up that? You can just... Look. It's right here. You just can't. It's a straight line. You're there. You can't... This is too tiring. This is too bumpy. This perfectly flat ground. Oh, I just can't. Oh, no? It's too much around a steam? You're walking along it right now! Yes, it is okay this time, for sure. It's right there. It's right. Here. This is too bumpy for you. You're going the wrong way. Have you made this? It's okay. See, the plants might have worked if it wasn't for this. But why would the stone matter? He was right here. It was right there. Why would this stone even matter? You don't need to walk over it at all. You need a bread oven. No, it's a really long story, I think. So when I was living, I loved coal. I thought other Pokemon would like me more if I was smoked. So. I have to make the Pokemon to fire to help you out. Okay. Bread oven. Recipe for bread oven? Did we not? Oh, there it is. Volcanic ash we have, small log, stone. Oh, that's easy. Small log. Let's just go cut down like any tree. If we just climb up, we'll find a tree somewhere. Huh. Climb up, we'll find a tree somewhere. Apparently not. I thought there'd be a tree on the mountain. Oh, there's a little thing there. Guess we're cutting down one of those. Hey, this one. There's small logs, and we're good. Oh, actually, pointed tree seed. We can, sustainable. There we go. responsible lumber. Whoop. Down. The plants were flat ground and the stone was out of the way. It wasn't even in the way of his pathfinding because he walked straight past them anyway. So it had nothing to do with the way he was going. He just didn't. We can keep this as our kitchen. We'll place that there. And this can go beside it here. Then we need someone with fire. Come with us. Yeah, look how fast you're going now, and you're going a straight line. There we go. If I haven't made, I hope you make some yummy bread with it when you're on the fire. Instead of burning stuff to talk with you. You stay here. Okay, now we have to run back again. Oh wait, no, do we have the wheat on us? No, we don't. Challenge. Done, done, done. And we harvested all the wheat over there, so it's just beans. Yeah, we need to... Okay. Is there nothing else here? Twitch, Gen... Not really, okay. So now we're going back. Just need wheat for the bread oven. But, because if we didn't harvest the wheat at the top there in the first place, it would have been fine, and we would have had it, and that was the whole point of it being there. But it's about time we, stopped for now anyway, because it's getting a bit late. So, we're gonna run back, and then we're gonna call it for the night when we get back there, because we still have to open our patch too. And it's a new patch this time. We have temporal forces instead of the Twilight Masquerade. So, something different. Here. Here. Can we make a little shelter so things don't get rained on? Because like, we need the dried grass for onnets. So can we make a little structure over the grass, and then when it rains it won't get wet? Does that work that way? Hello, hello. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff to dump in this one. Like this. 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 That. That goes in the other one. That goes in there. That goes in there. I mean, that should go in the building one, I guess. And ideally this one, but it's full. I guess that doesn't really go there. That does. None of that's gonna go in anywhere. None of this is gonna go in here. So this goes into the food one. Miscellaneous stuff one. We have another doll. Oh, it's a big doll. It'll fit perfectly right in there. It's so cute. All the little dolls are so cute. Okay. So that's good. One last thing, we need to check on the slowpoke habitat. And there's nothing. Okay. Let's call it here for now then. And open our pack for the day, and then that'll be it. put me at full screen, and pack opening time. Let's see what we get out of Temporal Forces. If the pack wants to open. If the pack wants... There we go. Dang, it's dark. So the first Pokemon card we get out of Temporal Forces is... Mawile. Okay. And the second one? Meditite. Pertinator. Oh, he's like kinda greenish there, so he disappears and you see just a shell. Hoot hoot. Rapidash. Boltund. Mudsdale. Yeah, okay. Roselia, that's all green. There's just like the one rose there. Yeah, that's a Roselia. Chatot. And a Magcargo. We also got the fun energy. And as always, for anyone who wants it, here's the code. Okay. And that'll be all for today. So, yeah. Thanks for joining this week. Have a shining week, everyone. And next week we will have a house.